another one of my favorite kind of unboxings, the ones where I help design products. Because this is clearly a Goral box. And if you don't know who Goral are, yeah, I guess that works. And if you don't know who Goral is, they make some of the finest footwear in the world. They make the first, and I think as far as I understand, the only true slate stitched sneaker. They use a leather lasting board. And we've done some collaborations with them with the mugs, which was your manly Uggs, combining the shearling that you get from Uggs, making it manly and making it look like a sneaker that you actually wear that doesn't look like you got boots with fur. And people love those. We also did the Sluggs with them, you know, which stood for sneakers made using good shit. We've reviewed a lot of the high-end sneakers. We've reviewed sneakers anywhere from $10 from Amazon up to $1,000 with Crown Northampton's whole cut Everton sneaker that's Cordovan. That shoe's crazy. Instead of trying to make the best sneaker in the world, I was like, let's make a boot sneaker. Like, no one really makes a true sneaker that's built like a boot. And once again, nobody really did it. And so when we did it, people really loved it. And they had the leather lasting board, the really thick boot leather upper. It's just really cool. And inside of here, we got some prototypes. You know, a potential new collaboration with Goral, some new spins on the mugs and potentially the Sluggs. So I think let's just get to it. We've been through quite a few desks here at Rose Anvil. We all started off on lifetime tables, moved to these really terrible hand crank raising and lowering desks, eventually got to the Amazon cheap electric standing desks. Then finally we got to the point where we could afford and got sponsors from FlexiSpot. So we've seen the whole table spectrum from lifetime to FlexiSpot. And FlexiSpot actually is significantly better than any other tables we've worked with. Just the wobble alone makes a huge difference because as you're raising the cheaper desks, they're kind of all over the place. It's like a skyscraper in a windstorm. Just generally, they're rated for a lot more weight. Just the E7 is rated for 355 pounds. The E7 Pro is 440 pounds. So I can literally lay on the desk as it raises up. And that's why I also love their chairs, because this is the most recent one we got from FlexiSpot, and I stole it immediately because it's got a wider seat. The seat adjusts forwards and backwards, up and down. You've got the lumbar support. You can lock the layback in place. You can adjust everything. And so you can dial it into your perfect fit for your posture, for not just your comfort, but for the health of your body. And one thing that FlexiSpot has that none of those other cheap desks are gonna have is a 30-day trial period. You can try it. If you don't like it, return it, get your money back. If you do like it, it comes with a 10-year warranty. And so if you've been looking at FlexiSpot, you've been considering it, right now is a really good time to buy because they have their anniversary celebration going on with site-wide discounts. And if you use the code 24OG30, you get $30 off the E7, the E7 Pro, the E7L. So you can completely build out your dream desk, get exactly what you want for as cheap as possible with this anniversary sale going on. So check it out below. And thanks again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. If you do want to see the mugs video or the Sluggs video, or any of that stuff, we'll put in the links below because I love those shoes. I think we did some pretty cool stuff with Goral. So let's do it. This is a big box. What knife am I unboxing with? This is the tactile turn knife. These are really nice little knives. I think this is like the titanium scales. Yeah, so if you want one of these, check them out below. Tactile turn. They also make the really cool pens that I love. I've got one of each. I just said this in a recent unboxing video, but I never know when I don't know what order these unboxing videos ever come out. And so it's hard to know if I'm just talking about the same things over and over and over, or if it's gonna be spaced out a few months, but either way, I like doing these. These are fun. Okay, we got some new packaging for Goral. Got some 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. One small box, 3 bigger boxes. This is fun. I don't know everything that's in here. 4 boxes, 1 baby box, 3 big boxes. Okay, let's just randomly choose one and start it. I guess this guy. So what's in the magic yellow box? Let's find out. Woo! I think this is the Kudu mugs. I think it's the CF Stead Kudu, if I remember correctly. And Kudu's really interesting because it has very textured. It's obviously a wild animal. And I don't know for sure if they harvest it from wild animals, wild kudu, or if it's farm raised or like fenced raised? I don't know. Pin raised? I don't know. There's a term for it. But it is just a lot more texture, and I don't really know much about Kudu, and I don't really know much about CF Stead aside from them being specialized in the suede area. They make, if you're gonna use suede, CF Stead makes the best suede. Cool. I like that color, I like that two-toning. It's a very nice orangey color, lots of texture. That's cool, I like that color. I like the two-toning. I wish this leather matched a little bit better. But you know, you're starting to run into bulk. A lot of, ooh, a little surprise. A little springy shoe tree in there. That's cool. Cool, okay, next. What is it? Oh, I know what these are. These are a prototype for what we've temporarily, you know, placeholder, but I really hope it stays this name. These are gonna be Sluggs. We got mugs, manly Uggs. We got smugs, sneakers made using good and now we got Sluggs, which are slide versions of mugs. Okay, this is just one, because there's another pair in here, I think. Because this is like your like house shoe. You know, it's not necessarily a slipper, it's not a slip-on, it's not a slide. So the SL in the Sluggs doesn't quite work for this one. But it's pretty unique, right? And now, I'll show you the one I actually really like. I got a 50-50 shot of it coming up next. Is it I don't know what this is. We'll see if it's Sluggs. Ooh. Oh, it's more Kudu, that's what this is. See, I like that a lot better. That matches way better. So you get that unique texture and look of that Kudu, and it matches the shearling a lot closer. That's what I want this one to look like. This still is cool, but I just like the even color all the way across. Yeah, those are pretty gnarly. I like that. Because we've really refined this pattern. It didn't take us 10 iterations. Well, it didn't take us 10 launches. It took a lot of iterations. Now this mugs pattern is really good. I think everyone's pretty happy with it. There may be a couple slight changes, but we really dialed this in. And so now it's gonna be fun because now we get to release it in a bunch of cool colors, different shearling length, different types of fur on the inside. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities and things we could do with this. New outsoles, maybe. Who knows? So now, final box. So I don't know if this is the other Sluggs or if this is what I just mentioned. It is what I just mentioned. Look at these. These are so crazy. Okay, so the idea was to make the Smugs more winter ready. We took a very literal approach to it and just took this outsole and glued it onto a mug's upper, a suede mug's upper. What do you think? Is it too contrasty with like the traditional upper and the like hiking boot looking outsole? It's definitely a unique look, right? Do I like it? My initial impression is no. I like the functionality of it. I like that it's got a foam midsole. It's got the Arctic grip outsole. This stuff actually really works. My little brother's got a pair of Keens that he swears by in the winter that has this Arctic grip. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm still a little undecided on this. I'm gonna give it a couple days before I say my definitive thoughts, because sometimes you gotta let things kind of sink in. You gotta let them soak in the brain for a little while before you make a decision, and that's what I like to do with these collaborations. So I'm gonna wear them and see how they look. And speaking of that, let's try them on. What am I wearing? Crease point workwear, hickory stripe, double knees, and my Russell moccasins. Because these are comfy. Okay, Mugs Extreme. Mega Mugs. Whoa. Kind of look like little grizzly bears. Okay, let's try the Sluggs prototypes. I'll show you a picture of the other Sluggs. They're more actual slide. They don't have a heel on them. Ooh, that is comfy. I'll show you guys the true, more true slide looking pair. Kudu. This would be a good comparison. Both brown, different outsoles. Yeah, what do you think? Okay, last one to try on. This other Kudu. I like that leather a lot. Yeah, this leather's sick. I like that. But I want to pair the whole thing in this color. Cool. Okay. Well, that's a just random unboxing. Thanks for watching this and watching me unbox some prototypes, some projects. Give me your thoughts on this outsole. Your thoughts generally on Sluggs and mugs and what you want to see from it. Thank you guys for supporting these and supporting the collaborations that make all of this possible. They're a huge part of what we're doing for the next couple of years. We got some really cool plans, and it's only because you guys support the brands that we work with and support us. So thank you guys, and see ya.